You're watching Toon Army TV. Welcome back to the channel. So the Toon are through to the Carabao Cup third round after beating Blackburn Rovers of the Championship 1-0. It wasn't the best game in the world. I was expecting Blackburn to come up with a game plan, and they certainly did come with a game plan. We didn't have it our own way. I don't think we really played our best. I think at times we were second best in the game. But the most important thing, we got the job done. We are through to the third round, and we went one better than last season. Now, of course, we did make a lot of changes, and that was expected. I don't think any of those players would really have given Steve Bruce a massive headache for the Brighton game because they didn't exactly perform their best. Maybe because Blackburn were stopping us from playing. But at times we had to really grind out, the result. And judging by the scoreline, yeah, it is what it is. It's very bland. It's just being ruthless and, being clinical and taking your chances. I thought Blackburn, for me, had the better of the chances in the game. They could easily have got a couple of goals. And just as well, we've managed to keep them out. And going into the first half, there was a debut goal scored by Ryan Fraser. I'll talk about that in a second. Mark Gillespie was in net. The back four was Javier Manquillo, Emil Kraft, Kieran Clark and DeAndre Yedlin. In the midfield was Dan Barlassa, Sean Longstaff, Ryan Fraser, Miguel Almiron, Matt Ritchie and Joe Linton up front. Now, there was a debut for Ryan Fraser. So going into the game, I thought Blackburn shaded the first 20-25 minutes. They had more of the ball but didn't really do much with it. They had the one best opportunity through Holtby. He dragged his shot wide from 12 yards when the ball was fed into him. Maybe he should have took a touch and then hit it, and he may have forced a save by Mark Gillespie. Should have done better there. And that was just the story of Blackburn's game, really. Despite having a lot of the ball, they were too guilty of overplaying at times, and that's what a championship side can do when you get all excited. We didn't really get to grips with Blackburn, we didn't really pass as well as we did, in the West Ham game. And yes, it is early season. We're playing, back-to-back games, and the squad isn't quite there yet. They're still gelling. Despite beating West Ham 2-0, there's plenty more to learn. And going into the game, you can just tell the passing was off. It's early days, and the lads are trying to fight for fitness, and that's just the way the game panned out. And I'm just glad that we had that little bit extra quality to hit Blackburn on the counter-attack. After 35 minutes, we finally took the lead when Almiron, he picked out Ryan Fraser, who done very well to beat the offside trap. He went one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He got a touch as he hit it, but it went into the back of the net, and it's a debut goal for Ryan Fraser. What a finish. And by the way, he wasn't fully match fit. Of course, he's not played a competitive game since March, and before we had to play the last 9 games of the season. And then Almiron as well, he put one wide just going into half time, and it was 1-0 to the Toon. Was it deserved? It's difficult to say, but I'll take it. Almiron got another assist. That's his second assist for the new season, assisting Jeff Hendrick for his goal against West Ham, and the same tonight against Blackburn Rovers. He should have got a couple of goals in the game, if I'm being brutally honest. Going into the second half, Blackburn, they continued to play. They went in our faces. Amari Bell, he forced a couple of saves from Mark Gillespie. He had to dive to save one, and then he had to hit the rebound off his leg, and Blackburn could easily have got an equaliser there and then. So the pressure was on. Ryan Fraser did go off after 58 minutes, so he got a good 58 minutes to an hour because of where he is fitness-wise. And Murphy come on. That's Jacob Murphy for the last half an hour of the game. And then on 61 minutes, Blackburn made their substitution as well. Adam Armstrong, do you remember him? Armour, he come on for the last half an hour plus stoppage time. I was quite surprised that he didn't start the game. Maybe Blackburn are resting him for what's to come for the new championship season. But maybe if he'd started first half, with the way we started, there was a chance there for Blackburn to potentially take a shock lead or, score a couple of goals on the night. And I believe he was a threat, that second half. It still wasn't flowing. The game just wasn't there for us. Joe Linton was put through by Almiron. He put one wide. Oh, sorry, he was offside, do beg your pardon. Shock horror there. That's Joe Linton in a nutshell. And then Joe Linton was eventually subbed off. I don't think he really done much in the game, if I'm being brutally honest with you. You could say the service wasn't there, but Joe Linton, he needs to be a bit more intelligent when it comes to, making that run and doing what Wilson did, against West Ham, being in the right place at the right time. And he was replaced by ASM, who, he was okay. He did get a late injury in the game, but he was okay. There was concerns that he'd done his leg in, but he continued. And Blackburn, again, they continue to be a threat. Derek Williams, he volleyed over from a corner. forcing Gillespie, into some poor errors there. And the defence they're a bit shaky, just all over the place. And we made our last substitution, and Richie was off for Christian Atsu. He managed to get some minutes despite him rumoured to be leaving the football club. And yeah, he got the last 11 minutes, but typical Christian Atsu. And yeah, we don't do much to it with him in the side. And yeah, we'll win the game 1-0. We'll scrape it. We're now playing Morecambe as it stands in the third round. They're 15 minutes behind. If that does change, I will leave it down below in the comments. I'll tag it if it is Morecambe or if it is, Oldham Athletic. So it may change. But fair play to Blackburn. If there's any Blackburn fans watching, I think you're definitely going to have a good season. I think it's definitely looking good for you. For us, listen, it's second game in. It's early doors. It's still positive. It's 2 wins and 2. We're through to the third round of the Carabao Cup. We've gone one better than last season when we lost to Leicester. So look at the positives there. Yes, Steve Bruce won't exactly have any selection headaches going into the game because we didn't play our best. You could say Ryan Fraser. I would definitely start him against Brighton and Hove Albion. But listen, we got through. That's the most important thing. We've kept another clean sheet as well. So that's 2 and 2 for clean sheets. And things are looking good, at the football club. It's been a very good week, and debuts are scoring left, right and centre. You see Jeff Hendrick and Wilson getting the score sheet on Saturday against West Ham, and now you're seeing Ryan Fraser. We've had a dream start to the season, and the lads are slowly starting to click, but it's going to take a bit more time, and let's just stay patient with the lads, and I'm sure we'll see the real Newcastle as the games go on. But listen, 2 wins and 2, through to the third round, potentially get into the fourth round because we should beat Oldham or Morecambe. And yeah, things are looking good. So smash the like button on the video if you enjoyed it for the Toons result this evening. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to do that as I do regular content. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when a video does drop from myself. And also, don't forget to put your comments down below and let me know what you thought about the game. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you keep it tuned, and I'll see you later.